Long time no see. I post whenever I want to, when I want to, and when I feel like it's necessary. Sometimes it's not even enough, especially with the life work balance that I have. It's pretty shitty, and I don't like where it's going. I need to do something about it. But I'm a slow processor. I ponder too much over things that sometimes doesn't even matter. But when it comes to the post, it's about a question that I receive a lot when I talk about my traumas and my neurodivergency and my mental health. How did I overcome things? Why I look that I haven't been through jack, like that I haven't been through anything. First of all, I know that I'm a dweller. What I mean by that, I like to dwell in the past. I keep questioning, trying to find a different answer. That's the absolute definition of insanity sometimes. And of course, that leads to suffering because I'm not having the answer that I'm looking for. I believe that many people been there, done that. Like it's nothing new under the sun. But at the same time, after bumping my head against the wall so many times, I just stop. I look at the situation and I was like, okay, ain't gonna minute. That get me lazy. Like, why did I go through this? What do I gain by going through this? What is the lesson behind all this? Like the person did this. And their apology is not even honest. It's not even sincere. It's not even, it doesn't have weight. So, should I forgive them? Yes and no. Mind you, yes and no. Yes, for myself, for the sake of myself. And no, for the sake of my boundaries. Like, they lost access to me, they lost the capacity to address whatever the fuck towards me. Okay? They lost my respect, which is important because losing respect is the ultimate level in somebody's dignity, and that's exactly where the person is, in the bottom of the barrel. You don't have to blatantly go and disrespect someone, although some people deserve a punch in the face, but that's just me. But at the same time, you don't have to give them space to talk to you. You don't have to give them freedom to approach you. You don't have to give them any sort of permission of anything. They are like a bacteria inside of your metabolism. Your immune system has to attack and eliminate. That's about it. So he's a hostile entity trying to be perceived by your attention because they strive from there. No amount of apologies is gonna save anybody from disgrace that happened, you know? And also, you have to be gentle to yourself. Respect the fact that you broke your heart, that you are in pieces, that you are fragmented, and you became a puzzle. Okay, you became a puzzle, and you're gonna spend copious amount of time trying to figure it out, those puzzles, in order to feel whole again. It's not easy to do by yourself because you have to figure out what fits for you now, what doesn't fit anymore, because you're gonna have missing pieces. Some pieces were stolen, some pieces were beyond fixing, some pieces doesn't even fit anymore because they became too large or too small for the setup that you have now within yourself. And sometimes you need help figuring it out, this puzzle. Of course, we are not 100% dependent of a new companion. Maybe we got so traumatized that we don't want to even deal with humans, which is valid. But it gets to a point where help is needed, whether it be through friends, trustworthy friends, of course, mind you, through a trustworthy person, whether it be parents, siblings, cousins, friends, relatives, somebody that you feel comfortable asking for that kind of help. And through that help, figure it out, the missing pieces that you're gonna have to build from scratch, the pieces beyond fixing that you're gonna have to pull out a substitute, a healthy one, please and thank you. Or maybe something that could redirect and transmute. And how do we transmute that? Through music, through art. It doesn't have to be a perfect art, hyper realistic muffle. It can be doodles, sketches, anything that comes to your mind, as long as it's colorful or black and white, or in the triad of the colors, black, white, and red, or grayish, whatever your ability is coming from. Through poetry, dancing, yoga, massages, Reiki is a good unlocker. And as a Reiki level 2, I still need to reach the 3 and the mastery. I trail off, I'm sorry. Reiki is a good unlocker and rearranger of these situations. It's important, go for it. Try to use some form of healthy outlet so you can start releasing the gunk, to rearrange the missing pieces, to fix the puzzle. Of course, in certain situations, you need more serious help, therapy. Try to find the means. Journaling, therapy. Some other cases are more severe, medication. We have to go where the healing is and try our best to make the most out of it. We're gonna learn boundaries, learn self-love, self-care. Self-care is a form of self-love because you're taking care of yourself, of your vessel, and it doesn't have to be like full face of makeup or heavy sessions in gym. Of course, that helps. But eating the food you like in a healthier version, we can experiment. Going for a walk, take a breather, enjoy a little bit of the sun if you're not allergic to it, or if you're not gonna become a freaking shrimp. Enjoy the little things in nature. I like to do that. See the small details in things. See that we are not or pain. We are not what they pour into us, the poison that they pour onto us. We got heavy coated on a miasma type of thing, an energy that they had in storage, and they decided that it was fairly okay to dump on somebody and call it a day because they feel less burdened, they feel empowered, they feel less ashamed, whatever that they did in order to hurt you that bad. You are entitled to forgive them, not for them, but for yourself. But you don't have to announce, throw in the air, let them starve with the scrapes of who you were. Send it away and cut every and any single ounce of connection. Doesn't matter which one is it. They will become a distant memory because you don't carry ghosts. You don't carry stains in your energy. I speak that for myself, though, mind you, because in most cases people will say, oh, but you did all that. I don't think that I'm able to do it. I'm not telling that you're able to do it, that you should be doing. Your freedom is your own. Your free will is still at play. If you want to try what I've been doing, I have no problems talking about it with you. We discuss it, we figure it out. I'll help out. I'm 100% for that. Now, if you don't feel ready, who am I to force you? I'm not here to say, like, to sell, like, oh, I did it, it works wonder, like, fuck shred. I'm not like that. So, I'm just here exposing an experience. My experience is, I was in hell, looking at heaven. And even though I was walking in hell, I kept walking. I eventually learned to make a flip-flop out of the pebbles, shoes out of a pebbles on the way, to not burn myself anymore. If that makes sense. Once I made my journey easier, I started to see the flames as a blanket. Do you see what I did? When the flames started to become way too hot, I tanned it. See what I did here? And when I reached the exit door, I became the best person ever. Tanned, skinny, with the cardio on point, and with the Balenciaga shoes. Anyway, jokes aside about the Balenciaga, but that's about it. I learned to live beside it. I took lessons from it. I adapted to the circumstances. I fully understand that it's not easy for everybody. I have a mentality where I had to be flexible. I had to be adaptable. I had to become a chameleon in order to go through it. Like I was in hell, I had to learn how to chill out with the devil. Learn the ropes of the place, you know, and use it in my favor. Because if I didn't do that, I would be nowhere near to where I am now. I wouldn't be nowhere near to where I am now. Alive, kicking, able to pay my bills, able to wake up every morning, although I don't feel like doing it in most of the cases, but I show up for myself every day. I just look at the mirror. I was like, okay, I look crazy, so I need to take a shower, eat something, put my uniform, and go to work. Let's fucking go. My motto, my protocol every day is let's fucking go. Whatever it is what it is. And of course, I try to change the course, like, oh, I feel like doing this. Oh, I feel like eating something different. I try to diversify to get out of the routine that I use it to survive so I can start living. It's a process, it's a step by step. I don't jump right off the bat. I don't go skipping processes because sometimes I'm doing something and suddenly something trigger and I am in public looking like this. So yeah, I freeze, I dissociate, I get out of my body, I go a full caboodle, and when I go back to myself, something may have happened. So to avoid that, because it already happened at home, I don't want that happening in public. So I try to avoid as much as possible. Anyway, yeah, I adopt protocol phrases in order to go through life, self-love included. I hope that to the person that is watching, keep in mind you're broken, but you're like a kintsugi, the Japanese traditional technique to recover ceramic bowls with gold. You may be broken, but you still put together and you're still far more beautiful because now you're adorned with gold and you can repurpose yourself even with all your brokenness, even with all your pieces. You still are beautiful, you still are capable, you are still able to put yourself out there. You are able to repurpose yourself. It's just a matter to go easy on yourself. That's exactly what I've been doing. That's why I don't look like I've been through shit. But I've been through shit. And you know what angers my ops the most? They keep on trying and they look like shit. Anyway, I've done my rambling for the day. Next time, I hope not to be having such a busy life with work and post more often. Yeah, there's life right there. Have a good one, people. Stay safe. Go with the gods.